being in Cape Town also, like, for some reason, there's just like this phase, dude. It was like 4 months when like everyone was using social media and stuff. And that's kind of when like, and also that was like after my transformation, after my relationship I was in previously. So that was when I was like, okay, I have like a few months of just like to enjoy my life. And I still have my priorities. I focus on my own shit. But that's when I noticed like I was getting, I would say, like throughout my life, the most attention from women.
Okay.
Like, to be honest with you.
When? Code?
Like 2020, dude.
2020.
No, it's because I was also like, I like started modeling then, so I'd like actually post like photos on the gram and stuff. And I'll show like my like body and shit, show my fitness journey. And that's just kind of when you like...
You know what I respect the most about your mentality from what I'm hearing from you, bro? It's like how proactive you are. Like I tell you about all the situations about what happens when you slide into DMs and narratives changing, and all you focused on is what you do afterwards. You're telling me like, listen, it's all about how you react to it. It's all it is at the end of the day, but you see, but you hella like proactive, bro. You don't dwell on things or like, oh, that's so... You just move on. It's time to move on. It's time to move on.
I think that's another thing I have a problem with. Like, you think about it, like... There's just so much ahead of us, bro. If like, something happens, you like really can't like, you just gotta move on, dude. Like you really just need to do your own thing. You need to understand, like, give yourself time to embrace it, and then like, it's in the past, dude.
Yeah.
And it's like you just continue doing what you were doing. Because the minute you get stuck up and stuff, you can like give yourself the opportunity to like get into a worse mindset, worse space. You lose out on like your ambitions and stuff, and that can actually happen quite easily, dude. Like I've just seen like from throughout my life, I've just seen a lot of people, like in general, just get into relationships and then afterwards it's just like it's had such a negative effect on them.
Yeah.
Because they like really like this person, it didn't end the way they thought it would, and then you end up like not speaking to that person at all and they like cut each other off. It's just like not like a healthy space, dude. I don't like it.
I don't. Have you seen that?
I don't like it, bro.
Have you seen? Yeah, I don't as well. Have you seen the music video of Halsey and G-Eazy, Him and I? You've seen that?
I don't actually think so.
You know,
I'll check it out.
It's so old, bro. It's like 2017. Don't you know the song Him and I?
Probably know the song, but not the music video.
Okay, but like, bro, it's you know the song Him and I, G-Eazy and Halsey, I think. Or
I probably will recognize it.
Yeah, you definitely would
recognize names, though. I must be honest.
Yeah, bro, but like they're like the cutest couple, bro. Like the cutest couple and I've ever seen in my entire life. And it was crazy for me because people can literally go from being literally the same person to being complete strangers. Like it's so weird, bro.
It's just the craziest thing to me. Because it's also like I spoke about earlier, it's like when you're in a relationship, you're building that journey with someone. So you experience everything together. And then what happens is like a common tendency is that when you end, you're not used to it. Like you're not used to seeing each other as much and then going through those things together.
Yeah.
So you end and then you like can't do those things that you would normally do the same because you're like being so affected by them.
Yeah.
So like for me, that's like, it's not worth it though. You know?
Even when I started,
that's the problem I have. I would say that's the only problem I have with relationships. It's like the way they end, just in general. Because it's like, I don't know about you, but have you seen there's like people on like social media, like specifically like celebrities that I thought would never ever end.
Yeah.
Like for me it was like Jay Alvarez and like I think Alexis Ren. I used to like watch their vlogs and shit and I was like, fuck, like they're gonna get married and then they end and they like start like literally dissing each other and shit on social media. I'm like thinking to myself like, how do you go from this to like that?
Yeah.
That's like such a switch up.
Yeah.
And it's like, and if you like been with someone for so long, you also know like their darkest secrets and shit. It's like, if you're using that to hate on the person, I think that's fucked, dude. I think that is so fucked up in my opinion.
It is. It really is, bro. I just wonder, okay, so like even when I stop seeing someone or we end off, like I don't delete our pictures because those memories will always be forever. Like even if I don't fuck with you and you don't fuck with me, I'll still keep the pictures because.
Oh, but see, that's maturity though.
That's the journey, but that's not what everyone has.
It's different for everyone though, I reckon. Like, especially with guys, like some guys like they'll like delete the photos and stuff because they see it as like they're completely moving on, but then maybe they haven't embraced it properly yet. Because if you embrace it, then it shouldn't bother you to see a photo with them. Exactly. That's what I've noticed. You know what I mean? Exactly. If you have a photo with them and you like completely ended, you shouldn't look at this photo and you like start crying. Then you either like you messed up and you should have still been in the relationship or just something. Like you got to also listen to like your emotions, bro. Like at the end of the day, you know what I mean?
So do you think you always like with every situation you try and like just be proactive with it, like especially with the other gender, like you try to be vibrate higher? Because I always tell people
I do.
I get that from you, bro, because I try the same thing, but I think it's important just 1 or 2 days a week to just choose war. You know, just 1 or 2 days, just choose because after, I'm being serious, because afterwards, bro, if you're vibrating higher, all of a sudden people are just gonna start seeing it as the punching bag. That's literally what it is. Like, bro, I vibrate higher, people coming at me, and then eventually 1 or 2 days in the week, I'll just be like, okay, fuck you guys. I'm dissing all you motherfuckers. Pop, pop.
Shots fired.
But like, I feel like you don't have that phase. I thought everyone at least had that phase. Like, at some point you have to just like boom. Fuck you guys. Fuck all you guys.
Because bro, with me, the whole thing is like, if I'm like speaking to her or something, like my whole thing is I'm like really respectful as a person, and I think that like makes me more attractive.
Yeah, for sure.
In the sense that like,
for sure,
if someone can like approach me in a club and stuff, and even if they're just being friendly, like I'll chat and just be down to earth, and it's like I'm not looking for anything, but it's just like I also have like quite a lot of friends that are girls, just in my circle and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
That like respect me as a person, I respect them, and it's just like having a friendship like that is also so important. Just because you get to understand though, like how women think and stuff. They speak to you about their problems. You speak to them about. I don't really have many problems, bro. Straight up, like.
Yeah, I get that.
I don't know. That's just how I feel, dude.
Fucking love that for you, bro. Fucking love that. Cheers to that. But I want to ask you a serious question, brother, and please give me an honest answer. Do you think men and women can have platonic relationships? Keep it a buck with me. Like, hello, no sex, no kissing, no cuddles, no nothing, none of that. Just like platonic, like the way we are with each other. No way,
no, I don't think
there's no fucking way.
Dude, zero chance.
Zero. Thank you.
Bro,
My guy,
chance,
my guy. Cheers to that. Cheers to that.
Yeah, cheers to that, Nick. That comes down to like affection, also though. Like you can't, like in my opinion, I feel quite sorry about this. You can't be with someone and like you just don't show affection in those ways. That's just me, bro. Like if I'm with someone, like I want to have the whole of them. You know what I mean? It's just like how it is.
That's the best way to have it. But you have
You're missing out on like that form of consciousness if you're just not. If you're just like, that's how I feel, bro.
Yeah, because what I'm getting from you is that the key to basically everything is just embracing it to the fullest extent.
Yeah,
that's basically just embracing it, and that's how you embrace it to the fullest extent.
Like, bro, straight up, how are you meant to live your life with someone and like do all these things if you're not even fucking like kissing or cuddling them? It just doesn't make sense to me, dude.
That's fact.
It's just like how I feel, but bro, like I don't know if you've been on TikTok, but like with Andrew Tate and the stuff he posts.
That's my guy,
dude. Like, I actually respect the guy a lot, dude.
Oh, who couldn't?
Because I see him, like I read the comments, dude, and some people hate on him so much because he's like such a realist. He's like quite similar to like you in that sense. Like you both, even me, bro, we'll say things on how they are and not about how other people like want to hear them.
Yeah.
And sometimes like a different like form of perspective, people aren't used to like hearing that or seeing that, and they like have so much to say. They're like willing to judge you and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
But they're not actually willing to see your point.
They're not at all.
So that's like when I think that, I don't know, I think people need to just be more open-minded. And with Andrew Tate, like he puts things how they are, but at the same time, some things he does get carried away with, bro. Like I've seen some videos and I'm like, okay, shit, this guy's like he's gonna get canceled.
Crossing a line, yeah.
I actually don't understand.
Do you ever think that about me? Because I also go off the rails a bit. I go off the rails.
Bro, like some of the stuff you post, like generally, I just think I'm like, Fetty, like you're the fucking dog. Like, how are you getting away with this shit? That's like what I think when I see it. Because it's also with you, like I respect it, but you do it like on social media, so everyone sees this shit.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like you like delete it and stuff. It's just there. You know, like people are like screenshotting this shit. Like,
they really do, bro. They really do. But I feel like the way Andrew Tate is, you have to be that way, bro. Because people automatically assume that, listen, if I give you a cuck opinion about yourself, you're gonna stop what you're doing. I'm not gonna stop. I don't care who you are, bro. If you don't like it, you don't like it. I'm gonna move on. You know what I mean?
So true, dude.
So if they get that, if they finally get that, you could say whatever you want. I don't care. Then they're just gonna listen. They're gonna have no choice but to listen. Because that's the only problem, but people need to listen. That's the only issue we have. People just need to fucking listen. But no one listens. And that's the only way we can have change come, bro. Because like
that's true, dude. That's so true. I actually hear what you're saying. Like if you don't care about what other people think at the end of the day, then like the person you are generally, it's gonna be the whole of you because you're willing to speak your mind. Exactly. Kind of like put things how they are.
Exactly.
And also from like you said, in your situation, like that is definitely an attractive trait from women. Like to have that. Because they can see like you're not like no like beta bitch. Someone's gonna say something, you're like, oh, delete the photo. You're like, oh fuck, I'm gonna go like be bleak about it. You like you're gonna see the message, you're either gonna laugh. Like, what the fuck? It's also like you know that this person took time out of their day to like either negatively like try impact you or to like try prove that your perspective is wrong. So at the same time, if you like post something and stuff and someone tries to cancel you for it, like if that was me, I would be like willing to speak to them and let them know my point.
Yeah, me too.
Like my view, because it's like if you're open-minded, you're open-minded, you know? And if they explain it, they're like, then I'll be like, okay, maybe I went a bit overboard in this case or something, but like you don't
just have to be listening. But bro, I just don't understand how you pull it off, bro, because like do you have any like exes or girls that you've been with in the past that you're on bad terms with?
Dude, I think it's something that happens. It's guaranteed to happen, especially if it doesn't end well. You can't like think like, I can tell you now if you've been in like more than 2 relationships, the probability of you like not being on good terms with them is like quite high. Specifically if you end things with the person and it's like over, and you like go get with other women, like you're not with that person anymore. Like you're doing your own thing, dude. Like straight up, and like that can be seen as disrespectful. But at the end of the day, it's also like after the relationship, people say like, oh, we ended like 2 weeks ago, and it's been a week, and you've hooked up with someone.
Yeah,
right?
okay, that's good. Yeah.
Put it into perspective. Like it's not hooking up with someone because like, oh no, what I had with you didn't mean a lot to me. It's the fact that everyone also gets over things differently.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And specifically with women, if you're like trying to get over someone, I think like personally, one of the better ways is to like get with other women. It's just how it is, bro.
Yeah, it is.
It's like a hard pill to swallow because you hear it and you're like, oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, but
if you think about it, dude, it's like everyone's different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like also like what I've seen, dude, is like when people experience what it is like to be single after a relationship, if it's like, especially if it ends on bad terms, it can prove to them that they can be happy without someone.
Yeah,
and that's quite a strong message.
That is strong. I mean? That's also a thing you need to get down. So, do you have any girls that have blocked you, like on socials?
Dude, I get blocked a lot.
Yeah, my guy.
My guy.
But
sometimes it's like I generally have people that message me, I don't reply, I get blocked. Stellenbosch, like previously, like
really?
Yeah, dude, promise, bro. If you like just don't show like that interaction to them, you get blocked. That's just so and I can't believe social media's become like that.
That's
dude.
so weird.
I can't believe that shit.
That's so weird.
But if you like blue tick someone, you open the message, you just don't reply, and then you see them in person or something, you don't greet them, but you're getting blocked.
But okay, it's different though if you don't greet them in person. I think like if you like especially if
that's like the toxic side I think that I have. It's like like if I know someone and it's like,
let's get into this.
No, dude, I'm not gonna go up to them and be like, I know what's up.
If you don't know, okay, cool, yeah. You're not gonna fake, and you're not gonna fake. You're not gonna force it out.
Stop acting like you know me, nigga. I don't know you, nigga. I don't know you, nigga.
I get that, bro. I get that.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I feel like it takes a lot, like, of energy to block someone. Like, I feel like when I get blocked by someone, I'm like, okay, she's in love with me. Like,
I don't actually know. Like, I really don't think I've blocked a lot of like girls in my lifetime.
Yeah, me too, bro. Because
like, I don't see that. I'll never want to be in that situation when I have to like. I just think it's like it's so. If someone blocks me, bro, like you gotta think to yourself, why?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, why are you getting blocked, bro?
But my thing is, like, I embrace everything like you do, right? Like you said, and
put it how it is. Yeah.
Exactly. And if there's a girl that I'm on bad terms with or whatever, and we just broke up recently, and I see that she's seeing other people, right? If that bothers me, I understand that let me just get off my phone for the rest of the day or for the rest of the week or for whatever time, right? Because I don't like to see it. But after that week or after that day when I go back to it, I look at it, the same picture, the same thing, the same event is happening, and it doesn't make a difference to me. It doesn't make me feel shitty. So I leave it, right? But with girls, I feel like it's different. When they look at it and they don't like it immediately, they're like, oh, fuck, block. Like, I don't want to see it because it fucks with their energy, right? And I can respect that.
Okay, but I get that. But from like a male's perspective, if you get blocked, okay, and then you get unblocked and they send you a message, it's like you like sitting there. That happens, like that's happened to me before. I'm like,
yeah, me too.
Like, dude, I'm saying like the first thing I think, I'm like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Like, what? You know what I mean, dude? Like, what is that gonna accomplish?
You fucking idiot. Sorry.
And it's just it's like funny. It's funny to me though, bro.
Bruh.
It's not even like in some circumstances like you generally like you weren't disrespectful. You didn't do anything wrong. Someone sends you a message, you don't reply, you get blocked. Bro.
I want to give you this scenario. I said it on my last podcast.
Yeah, tell me more about you. I want to dive into you, bro. Because I've been seeing the stuff you've been posting, bro.
Nothing no one's not heard, bro. So this one girl randomly blocks me, right? It's just out of the blue. I send her a message, she blue ticks me, and then I see she's blocked me. So I'm like, what the fuck? That's weird. Okay, so I go on Instagram and I tease